Hello, looks like everything is working. Half an hour ago everything crashed. I had to reboot my computer. Something with the ADB. That sometimes just plays up. It's like, I'm like, why? So I'm not sure what the ADB is actually. Should look it up. ADB.action keeps crashing. What does it mean? Oh, I see that my phone crashed again and now it's back to being Yahoo as the default search engine. Even after all, Android components are yeah, okay. I need to upgrade my Windows anytime soon anyway, so we'll see about that, but yeah. So I'll fix that one. First, why is it back on? Settings. Search engine. I'm sorry, but this is my default. Keep it as a default. Every time they update it, it's like, oh, it's no longer the default. I'm like, why? Okay. Fixed it for now. How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. I've been working like since 6:30 on my new phone. This is the old one. It's a green one. Well, you can see it if you can get it closer. And now I have a gray one because they didn't have this one in green. So not good.
Dick, Femke uit Lelystad. Daar
gaat
Dick.
There is
Kijk
though.
eens even. Oh, nou Dick in orde mensen. Dick in orde. Femke trouwens ook. We gaan even kijken naar de herhaling. Kijk eens even naar de fantastische pofloflanding van Dick, mensen. Ja, kijk eens even. En dan gaat hij. Ik zei al.
Still need to digitize one video to have a new one available, but I have some other effects. My son already triggered old radio, but now I've played with visuals as well. Same with underwater, that also have now have different visuals. Now it's a little bit wavy, so I'm not straight underwater. I'm considering getting rid of the fish because they don't fit actually. The blend from one to the other isn't great, and I cannot find the right tone to put it there without making it too bright because it's going way close to white. So yeah, I'm considering just doing fish swimming around, but that's for another time. I see that's 10 p.m. I see that I got a message, and that means, oh no, normally it would say, hey, Timey is live, but it's not Timey. That's somebody else that went live. Oh. Okay. Somebody else that didn't know. How are you doing, Risto? Good to see you. It doesn't look like we have much to look at today. It's my only stream this week. Normally I would stream on Thursday, but I'm leaving on Friday morning for a weekend away with a lot of gaming. And that means that on Thursday I have to pack my suitcases and have everything ready. So probably also the game that I might have been willing to play that day, which would have been either Galactic Cruise or something smaller. So yeah, I'm considering bringing Galactic Cruise. You're gonna have a bus ride next week. It's 37 hours a bus from here to Munich. Why a bus? Is there no proper train connection? I think if you had a proper train connection, it would at least half that, right? I know a plane would be even faster, but yeah. I don't know if you have the fear for flying or anything like that. But why is there not a train available? It would be so much more useful, right? to have a train ride. Or do you have that many suitcases, which also sucks in a train? They are building a train connection, I think. Rail Baltic, but they have not started yet. So it takes some time. But you're not telling me that there are no rails anywhere right now. You have some train tracks, right? Or nothing. You're a trainless country. If we take Ticket to Ride, we cannot visit your place. We have rails, but not between Warsaw and Estonia. Well, the biggest problem is that stupid piece of Russia that's in between, right? Or can you go around it? Because you do encapsulate that little piece of Russia. You don't have to go through it, do you? Would be fun if that little piece of Russia just said, oh, we're gonna be independent. Like Estonia did years ago. There's a road between, well, yeah, okay, that doesn't count. Okay, I stand corrected. Kaliningrad, you mean? I don't know what it's called. I never had to learn that. I had to learn USSR when I got geography. That's how old I am. I think, oh no, I think I had to learn a little bit when they broke up. So we did have Russia, Belarus or White Russia. I don't know, it's called White Russia, but okay, we call it White Russia. I don't know why it's called White Russia. Because they drink a lot of Black Russians. I don't know. But yeah, White Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan. Yeah, I think we learned a little bit when they split up. And of course, Latvia, Estonia, and oh yeah, one. Estland is Estonia. Latvia is Letland. Lithuania, that's the one. It's hard when you do it in different language. So yeah. Oh, Beloy is white in Russian, so oh, that's why it's White Russia. Okay, that explains. I never knew. We always called it just White Russia. And it's like, okay, in English they call it Belarus. Yeah, sure. But now I know why. To be fair, I never took the opportunity to look it up. And did not care enough to look it up. I was like, sure. Almost went to Belarus. To be fair, the most eastern part that I went in Europe is Greece. So I also went a lot south. And I think that's about it. And then if you wouldn't consider Greece in the east, it is. I know it is, but it's different from Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, or Czech Republic and Slovakia now, Romania, Bulgaria, and Poland, and even up. Yeah, I never been to those countries, which we consider Eastern Europe. But if we talk about Greece, we always think about Southern Europe, not Eastern, somewhat of Mediterranean Europe. And then we talk about Yugoslavia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Croatia, and then it's like it's Eastern Europe again. And like, no, it's still in the Mediterranean, right? I believe they are on the Adriatic, but still. Yeah. Malta considered Eastern Europe? No, Malta is considered Mediterranean, I think. Yeah, your friend has relatives there, and she went there like 10 years ago and said it's like going back to the Soviet Union. Well, yeah, okay, I can understand that. They still have strong ties with Russia, right? I think they are ones that support the invasion of Ukraine. One of the few countries that do. without going all too political, because you know I don't want to go all political, but yeah, sometimes you just can't ignore what's happening in the world. It's not like, yeah, okay, that happened. So how was your Easter? Did you have a great Easter time? Did you do anything special for Easter? Me, not so much. Well, we had Easter brunch on Sunday with the whole family. And with the whole family, then I talk about me, my son, my mother, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my niece. That's basically what I consider the whole family. I have a lot more aunts and uncles, but I'm not heavily in touch with those. So they are technically family, but yeah, they're not the ones that I talk to at least once a month, or maybe more. I talk to my mother, I think, on a bi-daily basis. Not that I'm a mama's boy, but yeah, my mama doesn't have my daddy anymore, so sometimes you have to check in, right? See how she's doing. And she's about to move. So beginning next month. Well, it's okay if you're the only one in chat talking. You might be the only one in chat right now. Let's see how many viewers we have. I have 2. So there's somebody else, but that person is not talking. But that's okay. I don't mind the lurkers as well. So you don't have to be a Christian to enjoy a little Easter egg. The Easter Bunny isn't Christian. There's nothing Christian about the Easter Bunny. Honestly, nothing. Nowhere in the Bible is the Easter Bunny mentioned. Nothing about colored eggs, trying to find them. No, the Easter Bunny and the eggs is all like, oh, it's springtime, it's the coming of new life. Let's put it all together with, oh, Jesus rose up from the dead. Also beginning a new life. So they combined those to make it easier. No, but yeah, the Easter Bunny, there's nothing Christian about the Easter Bunny. Nothing. He's not Jewish. He's not Muslim. Islamic. I always say Islamic, but it's not Islamic. Islamic sounds weird. Easter Friday on 420 was funny. Yeah, I know. It was 420. And that was also Hitler's birthday? Really? I did not know. I don't care enough about him to know when he was born. I don't even know the exact day that he died, so I think that's technically also not entirely sure, right? At some point they found him dead, but did they know exactly on what day he died? I don't know. And I personally, I don't care. I don't think that's important information. The most important information is that guy was an a-hole. He did a lot of bad things, and history tends to repeat himself, and nobody looks that way. And it's like, oh, we're not like them. No, you're just doing exactly what he did, only 80 years later. Or 70 years later is probably more accurate. So, yeah. Might not be the exact same groups, but you're doing the exact same things to different groups. And I'm not taking names, but we all know what kind of people we're talking about. There are a lot of bad apples in the world that are sadly in charge for some country. Germany is going that way again. I don't think Germany is the only one. Austria did it a long time ago. It's already that way. The Netherlands has some issues that way, but with a little bit reluctancy. Belgium definitely. France for sure. Le Pen definitely. Yeah, but they are not considered pro-Palestinian. They are considered anti-Semitic. That's why they do it. But yeah, then you can twist everything around. And I condemn what Hamas did on October 7th. I clearly do, but I also condemn what Israel's doing right now. They are definitely the worst case of overreacting that's possible. Yeah, just because I don't agree with what Israel is doing right now doesn't make me anti-Semitic. It makes me anti-Netanyahu. Oh, yeah. Palestinians are Semitic? Are you sure? Because there's still the Muslim, Jew, Christian triangle that they're not entirely part of. They're more Muslim, right? Not that I'm saying that they shouldn't be. That's up to them, but yeah, it's a big mess in the world right now. But there are some things that are like, okay, that is something you shouldn't do if you want to make sure that people should listen to your message. You can protest, sure, maybe occupy a building, but not violently, and definitely not trash the place, because that's definitely not needed. And because, yeah, then you're losing my sympathy. It's like, you have the right to speak up. You don't have the right to trash the place. Well, Rissa, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. I don't know the entire history of the Israelite state and everything. But yeah. It's been a war zone for years. Even in the Bible, it has been. Yeah, the Crusades coming, and now you have this, and it's just a big mess. But now we're still doing politics. We shouldn't do politics, right? I agree with you, but we shouldn't do politics. Or not that much. So, me during Easter, like I said, I had brunch. I watched the Formula One. It wasn't the most fun race to watch. Basically, the most interesting stuff happened in lap 1. That's it. After lap 1, it was like, yeah, okay. Verstappen had to do a 5-second penalty, sure. And he lost the race by 3 seconds. Would he have done the same to Piastri? Sure, he would have. Then we had that little crash with Gasly and Tsunoda. And I think that was about it. That was the most... Oh yeah, and Norris had a nice overtake on Hamilton. On a part where most people wouldn't try to do that. Yeah, so... You were watching football. What game were you watching? 5-0 ahead. The referee gives 5 minutes extra time. The game is done already. Yeah, those are just strict rules, and yeah, unless the players definitely play very passively, the referee will not end that game. It's stupid, I know, and I believe in American football, in basketball. And such, yeah, if you cannot make up for the score that you're behind time-wise, I think it's the last 30 seconds, and that's what I love about American football. It's official time. Every time the referee halts the game, the timer stops. And that's what they also should do. But 5-0, I have seen people make 4 goals in 5 minutes. So it could have been at least a 5-4 game. And I don't know if goals count towards the end. Was it an elimination match or was it just competition? Because then the goals could matter. And then, yeah, you have to do the extra time. You might have known you lost. Oh, I have the hiccups. But you have to finish the time, yeah. It was an Estonian game that finished 0-9. But that finished 2 seconds before 90 minutes. Yeah. If it's an elimination match, I can definitely see that happening. If it's more competition-wise and goals might matter at the end of the competition, I can see why they try to play as much real time as possible. What did I do? I put 2 calyxes up, and the stack down here. As you can see, you don't see heat anymore over here. Heat is now there. I can not see heat. There's another calyx blocking my view. I haven't finished cleaning up that room yet. I have moved most of my games into there. There are still 2 small stacks, and I want to do the shelves over here with small games. I want to clean that one up. When that's all done, I want to put a 2x2 calyx over here, 2x2 calyx over there. That one for that one just for review copies and everything, so I have them close by. And this one would be a coffee machine, so I don't have what this is called a milk drink. This is not a coffee, it's a milk drink with 10% coffee. And I think that goes for the more expensive brands as well. But there will be a 2x2 with a coffee machine on top. Probably the overhead cam would be here. So I have my overhead cam somewhere underneath there. Would be over here, so I can do like, oh, I show you this card, and then you see the card, stuff like that. Special effects like that, like with chroma key and everything. So that would be the not that overhead cam. That's technically still an overhead cam, but I meant something else. And then some drawers in there to put my painting equipment, so that I have my painting equipment nearby, because currently it's in my bedroom in a calyx over there. And then if that's done and this done, I have to clean up my bedroom, because now there are games everywhere. Well, it's getting less and less because they're all going into my game room right now. But once that's done, I can walk around properly and then clear up the rest of the stuff. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. So yeah, I have a gaming weekend this weekend. It's nearby. For me, it's like 35-hour drive to a cabin. Well, it's a little vacation home around the lake. I wouldn't call it a cabin. Cabin, I think of those wooden log things that you see in American things, where a special virus or a creature escapes and everybody locks themselves into the cabin. It's not that type of cabin. It's basically a teepee-shaped house. So that's what we did over there. I'm sharing it with 5 other total strangers. I don't know them. I know some other people that are going, but I'm not in their house. They finished the limit and I signed in later. So yeah, and it's a twice a year event. The last time was in beginning of March, and now it's end of April. And the funny thing is, it's King's Day this weekend. So it will be my first time not going to the free market of King's Day. So I cannot show you some thrift stuff. I cannot, because I don't have any. So that's why. Yeah. So that's what I did. A bit of Calax for my son. I've still got one from my mother. We still have to construct that one because some of the wooden pegs broke and we need to replace those. So I have to see if I can pull them out or if I have to drill there and clean that hole so I can put a new one in there. So that's basically what I want to do. And that's about it. That was my Easter. Yesterday we had second Easter day because you have Easter Sunday and we also have an Easter Monday, which means I had the day off. And I just took it easy. I think in the morning I barely did anything, and in the evening I just moved some games around. Watch some Big Bang Theory with my son. We are binging that. No, we're not binging that. We watch like 4 or 5 episodes in a row and then we go do other stuff. And we're somewhere mid-end season 10. So now it's stuff that I haven't seen before. That's when I basically were like, okay, I'm kind of done with it. So yeah, we're watching that right now. And then we're continuing watching The Rookie because season 6 is now available on Netflix and I believe also HBO or Sky Showtime and Disney Plus. It's available on 3 different channels, so I can pick and choose. I am watching The Last of Us every Monday morning right before I go to work. So I wake up around 5, watch The Last of Us until 6, something like that. Enjoy my breakfast while somebody's brains get blown to smithereens. Yeah. But yeah, tomorrow morning there's no Daredevil. Daredevil's done, and I think it's not time yet before we get Andor back on TV on Disney Plus. I think it's a couple of weeks before that starts, so I have nothing to watch tomorrow morning. We'll see. So yeah, that's about me. Not much interesting, right? Shall we just focus on everything? Kickstarter, GameFound, and BackerKit. We have BackerKit today. I don't think I updated my tags. It still says Kinfight Chronicles. Let's do that properly. Let's fix those. It's coffee, crowdfunding, Kickstarter, GameFound, and BackerKit this time. See? Yep, saved. Okay, and I pressed another one. Now it should be fixed. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Shall we just start? Then I will go through the rules because I have rules. We only have like 10 pages of Kickstarter. With the amount of stuff to skip in there, it will be a very short stream. But luckily I've been talking already for about 30 minutes, so not too short, right? There we go. So last time we ended up over here. So these are the stuff I will skip. No AI. Was this an AI thing? Might be. I don't know. So STL files, 3D printing stuff, anything not war game, RPG related, I will skip that. It's yeah, there's too much RPG stuff to go through. And 3D printing, basically you can see what you're getting. So, and sometimes they are like very surreal imaginations of women. Also, like, I'm sorry if you think that female figures should look like that. And I pity those people. Foreign languages. I can do Dutch for you because that's not foreign to me. Of course, I will do English, even though that is foreign to me. But not German, Spanish, Italian. I will skip all those languages. It's just a no-show for me. Dice, board game tables, all those things, I will skip those as well. It's just not worth it. Because basically you can see on the picture, hey, I'm getting that. Sometimes I'm not entirely clear what something is, so I might open it anyway. Sometimes just that one sentence description or the one small paragraph explaining what it is not clear enough, and like should have fixed that. Then Bristol was already nice enough to show the logo, but yeah, there is some AI stuff there, and yeah, if we see that they are using generative AI, not all AI is bad, definitely not. I saw today a commercial for our grocery market. Basically, you can take a picture of your shopping basket or your refrigerator, and it comes up with a meal based on what it scans inside your basket or your refrigerator. I'm like, that's cool, but that's still AI. AI recognize, oh, you're using, you have lettuce and you have baked beans and you have meatloaf or something like that. Oh, let's make this. Make the. Rista says, I feel like every week there are more and more AI. True. And I kind of understand where they are coming from. I still don't think it's a good thing, but I understand it. With the whole tariff issue, stuff is getting more and more expensive. And AI is a cheap way to develop images. It just is. So it would keep the cost low, and I totally get that. I still think it looks like crap. And you shouldn't do it. But that's a different story. But I get where they are coming from. I don't agree with it, but I get it. But yeah, if they are using generative AI, boop, we have this nice big one that says we don't do AI, and I will close it. I will open like several different tabs, approximately 10-ish, before I will go through them, because going back and forth is just a lot of hassle, and also going in the same tab back and forth will just mess Kickstarter up. Like, ooh, what was I doing? I don't know. It is something that can be fixed. It's not the easiest fix, but it's something that can be fixed. Same goes for GameFound Backend. They all have the same issue, because basically the query string is not really stored in the parameters. So basically, when you get the query string, you can read from it, and then you can deduct how far you should go. It's doable. It's not easy. By the way, I have a little stomach issue. I have been to the bathroom like 3 times in the hour up to streaming, so I might need a toilet break somewhere in between. Just so. Okay, I think I covered everything. So let's start with Dicecaster's Quest, a Metroidvania type of game, but Metroidvania is a video game. And it's 3D printing, OSR, 3D printing, Ballpark Pong. Beer pong meets baseball. Ooh, you got my attention. Build for nights that grow. Another gaming bag. So, ready for 1 to 3 game boxes. That's not much. For 1 game night, sure, but 3 games? Nah, that's not enough. I bring at least 5 or 6, so that's not big enough. And here we have some dice, 3D printing, Baba Yaga's Curse, Kingdom Builder, Family and Friends. This new compact and more variable edition. It's a smaller version of Kingdom Builder. Let's hope that Lootapalooza rates into me while we're looking at this. So STL files, Compass Games is their newest war game. Carry On Lands, a horror role-playing game, trading card game, World War II tabletop RPG, 3D printing, a fast push-your-luck game for a way back home, medieval architecture. Yeah, not really. Some things could not have been built like this in the medieval ages. It would just... A World War II roll and write game, solo print and play. Okay. Militaries, Singularity, RPG. Embark on an odyssey of legendary satanic space and confront a new dark force of annihilation. Ooh. Is this Risto's stream? No, but at least Risto's speaking up. How are you doing, Will Cook? Did you have fun during Easter? Secret of Ancient, a deception game set in ancient times. Okay. So there's a 3D printing scenery that somehow exactly looks like the Notre Dame. Tabletop RPG, racing cars model, tabletop RPG. On the streets. Yeah, it was a good time. You were planning your next trip, so what is your next trip? Are you going to UKGE? I wish I was going. 10 days in Turkey. No, I don't need to go to Turkey then. 4 days after I get back, I fly to Toulouse. You're going to Toulouse. You're going to be French. No, I won't make it to UKG. Friends have their 25th year anniversary. Let's just put a bet on it. Says, okay, if you make it 26, I will come next year. Okay, Dice Casters. Concept art. Look, it's a tree. Or it's a really weird pickle. How is that hat staying on, by the way? Must have a stump like that somewhere over here where the hat stands on. Has to be. Minion of the Month. Dungeon Maker Deluxe. Never heard of this game. Gameplay. It says a video. Why? I don't want a video. I don't look for videos. Come on. It's too much work to watch older videos. Well, it's not too much work. It just costs too much time. It's almost funded. They just need $5 more or £4. I still see side scrolling, but are we actually moving that character? Are we pushing blocks and everything? Because this feels more like, oh, it's a video game than it's a board game. Maybe it is a video game. Then, if it's a video game, what the heck is it doing inside my tabletop game selection? Rent in Dutch, please. I need to put alerts in there so I can hear when somebody. Oké, ga lekker in het Nederlands. Ik hoop dat de mensen in YouTube achteraf een mooie ondertiteling krijgen. Ballpark Pong. Ballpark Pong. Oké, dat is niet veel. Een lekker zijminuutje waar niks in staat. Bier, baseball en Ballpark Pong. En dan moet je er gewoon in gooien. First base, second base, third base, home run, home run, home run. Geen 2 honkslag of wat dan ook. Marking de base runner. Oh, dan draai je hem gewoon een bekertje om. Oh, daar is over nagedacht. Hoe duur zijn die bekertjes? Holy crap! $59 voor Een houdertje, een bekerhouder? Een veredelde bekerhouder? Serieus? $9. Wat krijg je dan? Oké, prototype, begon dat, werd dit, ja. En het ziet er ook netjes uit, maar ik vind het... Dan krijg je hier flessen openen. Standing room only. Hall of Fame pass. Dan krijg je er 2. Nou, nee, dat hoeft ook weer niet. Ik denk, hé, het idee is cool. Maar dit kan ik zelf ook wel maken. Toch? Oh man, we hebben nog 10 seconden. Dan gaan we over naar de andere. En dan is het jammer, maar ballpark pong is het niet geworden. Okay, back in English. Yeah, it's a Queen's game. Do you think Dave would like this? It's just Kingdom Builder back for Dave. No, Dave should back it. Only 6 days to go. Just make Dave raid into here right now. I know Dave is not nearly done yet with his stream, so. Yeah, I never played Kingdom Builder, so 4 randomly chosen board, each with unique special ability. Blah 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 blah. Content, yeah, for the cold score track, location tiles, select cubes, discs, and terrain tiles. Okay. And then you get Queenies because, yeah. Like, this doesn't look like the worst island to play in Catan. Right, you have wheat here, wool here, wood there, no ore, and no stone. So you cannot build anything. Without stone, you cannot build a new village, you cannot build roads, nothing. So you can only build ships because that's wood and wool, and then you can build ships all around. It's the worst island, Catan Island ever. It's not a game for like in. Okay, but this is even intro because this is a family version of Kingdom Builder. So now you know. Yeah, that's redundant. The big no. Well, it's Queen Games. It's most likely gonna be published anyway. Pick it up at Spiel or something. Okay, Compass Games doesn't even bother to do a side menu anymore. It's a war game, and that's the Mediterranean Sea, and this should be Egypt, right? Because, yeah, well, that's what it's called, right? Oh, no. Rommel's North African Campaign. Seriously, you can be in Rommel? Don't we hate that guy? But yeah, this doesn't sound... So, yay, we made a war game. And because we put it in North Africa, it's beige as well. Nope. Oh, I have itch. Itchy. Something in my nose is itching and it's annoying. Oh, that was a little sneeze. Fast push lock game with multiple boards to explore as you unfold the story that drives it. Okay, nothing. You have a story. We have another one where the night has no stars and no moon, and without this you cannot navigate. Well, just keep walking straight. How to play? Choose a side. So you do non-colorful or colorful. Sure. Place crystals on the board. You must draw exactly 3 crystals from your bag. Play crystals on the board. You must place one of them. You may play a second. What hasn't been played goes to the common pool. Refill the bag. Instead of playing, you may take all the crystals of the same color pool and put them in the bag. That's the end of your turn. Some boards will include the unique component. Yeah, I'm not super. I'm not jumping of joy with seeing this. I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see this working, but I'm like, yeah, I must have this. No, I'm not feeling that with this game. War in the Pacific. It's a WW2 roll and rate game. And sure, we don't use side. I'm so tired of people too lazy to use the side menu. Why? So yeah, this is in the Pacific. Apparently. Historical quick solo war game. Yeah, no. The Manhattan Project, so we're gonna nuke Japan as well. It's a timeline, what happened when, and then you have to roll dice, try to attack islands, capture islands. Long logistical change, I don't know what that means, but I think you have to do something, and it's solo. It's solo war game. It's only a couple of bucks, right? Yeah, like $5. And if you want all of them, yeah, like $16 you can have all of them, right? And early bird is already all gone. And they're doing well. Way past their goal, so that's a good thing. Hey legends, how are you? Astro Inferno, Crown of Ruin. And now that I read it, it's like, this sounds so much like an, oh look, even though it's an AI, it's like, bang. Bye-bye. Secrets of the Egypt. It's not Secrets of a Egypt, no, it's the Egypt. Hey Liesel! This one doesn't use AI, right? Okay. Deception game. Okay, I'm not the best one in deception, social deduction, and everything. I have one tactic. And I play them even if I'm the good party or from the worst party. And that's basically, I try not to say anything. Why? Because as soon as I talk, you know if I'm lying or not. So I try to be truthful even when I'm a bad party. But yeah, I'm trying not to say, well, it's not in normal English vocabulary, right? I would say I did not do that, or did not do that, or something like that. So I twist you with a lot of negation. Like, you count them and see if I'm correct. But yeah, I suck at them. I don't hate them. I like them for what they are, but I will never, ever win a game of social deduction on my own. Never. And this is a very empty page. No images, one video. You want 10k? It's the first created page. Well, at least you're using a side menu. That's about it. No. Get over what? A pro wrestling war game that'll stun you. Have a 5-star match from whom? Yeah, I don't win a social deduction game even when I'm playing alone. I know. It's just... Risk story, finally. So you have proper representation with Maple University. Well, okay, the Dice Tower. You have some big names, and apparently John Cena. For some reason, I don't know why. Then why do you only have risks in the side menu? Where is all the rest? You have take smart actions, hit epic moves. You have them all explained. Finally, do you know what the Rock is cooking? I don't know. It's a fairly poorly constructed page, even though you have proper names attached to them, attached to it, and that's why, but yeah. So we have a Dutch saying, you can put a golden ring on a monkey. It's still a monkey. That's what this is. You have some nice representation from some nice channels, but your page still looks like crap. It's a total package deal. You have to do better. Okay, let's continue. Where were we in the book? This is all STL or something. The Glaucar collection. Trading card game. Stoney's trading card game. So these are basically stoned Pokemons. My own parody Pokemon. No more runaway dice. The dice shaker. Ooh. God complex. What is it? Why do I have it? Tiles and Tables, a solo RPG, Grid Series 6, typographic playing cards. Oh, we can see if they look nice. Eternal Darkness. Maze and Booze. The University of Michigan themed drinking game. Yeah, but what if I'm not from Michigan? Go Dino! It's a Dutch one. Oh no, it's Belgium. But still. This is Dutch and French, but not English. Fight me! The hilarious game of verbal combat. I hate verbal combat because even though I sound smart and I might have some good jokes, I don't always have the right filter to do stuff like that. On the top of my mind stuff. I always have like, should I say it? And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I don't get anything. Tinfoil, a game of conspiracies, myths and legends. Okay. So we have pay what you want. Nothing. I don't want it. Erratic exclamation miniatures of man-made horrors. That's so dry brushes. I have enough dry brushes already. RPG. This is a board game and hobby club for in Australia. If there are any Aussies watching. The Harem of the Barbarian. That sounds wrong. Unlock your inner world. I don't have an inner world. I don't even have inner feelings. Palace of Golden Princess number 2. An LCS edition. A sexy, sexy. No, that doesn't sound all too sexy. But it's a 5th edition, so okay. Gazebo, Faces of the City. Mushinko, roller move. Oh, we have a roller move, and also that looks very AI. So Earth gets a new expansion. I'm still waiting on Abundance. If it comes this week, I will bring it along on the gaming weekend. If it's not coming this week, it won't. Just that simple. Yeah, if the cards really do that, if I have a bear doing that while I'm playing the card, yeah, that would be awesome. But yeah, I like Earth. I'm still waiting on the previous expansion, so I hope that one comes soon. And I think that's it for now. Then we continue. Let's see. We have Stonies, the trading card game. I made a trading card game based on this. You have a Fabat instead of a Zubat, and we have a Quoll instead of a Mew. Pro-Rex. What the heck am I looking at? Stoduke. I cannot even read what it's doing. Stonies. It's about stoned Pokemon. Yeah, wait until Nintendo sues you or the Pokemon Company. Okay, we have new grid type. 2 of diamonds. Well, at least it says what it is. It's a 3 of clubs. So, 3. The text does say something. Ace of spades. All different type of grid cards. Would be weird to play with these, but yeah, they are unique indeed, and they're almost funded, and I hope they will. But I'm not spending any money right now, and I totally get it. What if other people are very reluctant to back anything on Kickstarter or GameFund or anything like that now? So. Sort of a child, werewolf monsters. What type of game was this? Strategy-based board game. Why does it? If I see this without any picture, I'm like, what's the board game? I see one little thing over here. That's it. Yeah, let's move on. Maids and booze. The University of Michigan themed drinking game to celebrate campus life. Well, nobody is backing it so far. Most likely to do or drink. Who said it? Ross, student or frat guy? Last 2. Never have I ever drink if. Yeah. No. No. Go Dino, een spel door Han Lassiel. A game by Han Lassiel and Anise van der Kam. And then this should be a dot somewhere around here, because now it's French. NL French. So yeah, it's not that much. Help! The meteor shower has begun. The dinosaurs must flee to safer areas. For the dinosaurs who only eat plants, this journey will be a complete challenge. Everywhere there's danger. Behind every tree or bush there could be a meat eater. Luckily, the plant eaters rely on their strength in numbers. Still, they have to stay to be alert, because there are still other dangers around every corner. That's about it. It's basically a roll and move, and you just need to make sure that you don't cross paths with the Metasaurus. Right? It's a roll and move. Go from here to there. 24 spaces? Seriously? Only 24 spaces. Yeah. I get why you do this on Kickstarter, but no. Fight me! Step 1, choose your opponent. You insulted my mom. I am your mom. Draw a card to state your stance. Range is the best seller transfer. Okay, that's like, oh, it's so dumb, it's funny. But it's not. So, then we have the tinfoil challenge. Apparently, this face, that's from Vendetta, is not trademarked because everybody can use it? I don't know. We live in a simulation. No way, that's crazy. Tinfoil, the earth is flat. I believe it. Whoa. Let's not go there. Atlantis was a real place. COVID-19 was created in a lab. A UFO crashed in Roswell. Epstein didn't kill himself. Yeah. They made a game about all those conspiracy theories. Gazebo. See that thing is making a lot of money. Hopefully enough to cover the tariffs and everything. But two gorgeous, compact, interactive board games you can play with anyone, anywhere. And that's Gazebo and Gingham. So how do we play Gazebo? Place beautiful domino tiles on the shared garden map to establish nooks. Place gazebos on the newly formed nooks and on connected patios. Connect your nook to an opponent's and absorb their smaller nook, replacing their gazebos. Race to put out all of your gazebos first to win. Okay, that sounds simple enough. Then how do you play Gingham? And some of them are true. Some of them are. Of course, I don't know which one, but some of them are. Hey, giggles! By the way, everybody that won a prize, I have sent emails before Easter. Some of them came back to me like, okay, we're taking care of it. Some just didn't respond. So I hope they're doing it. I will follow up sometime this week if I have time, and otherwise it will be beginning next week when I come back from gaming weekend. Anything good today? Not so far. Not really. Not something I like. Yeah, that's something good. This looks decent from Bitewing Games, but yeah. So a jockey for turn order by positioning your queen and ant closer to the star. This to the star. Okay, sorry. Place an ant in line with your queen, but not on the other side of the stitch. Connect the matching switch to the stockpile. Surround stockpiles and claim them. Okay, so this is a puzzly type of game. It's a more abstract type of game. 4-player abstract. Okay. Any big names in here? Well, we did see Before You Play. Yeah, Before You Play. I had it right. I was thinking something else. And they're doing great, actually. Okay, Mushinko. Okay, I see this monkey and I'm thinking AI. Machine encompasses some artwork which was originally generated with AI tools. Bye bye. Okay, let's go to Earth. Earth, Animal Kingdom expansion. So we get 36 animals that change how you build, adapt, and score your diverse ecosystem. So it's the second expansion. So I have the folded space insert for Earth. I hope it fits all the new stuff. I'm waiting for abundance. I hopefully get it this week, maybe next week. I haven't checked yet. I should be able. I have a new phone, so I probably have to log in first, right? When I go to DHL. Yeah. That one. No, it still says shipment noted, but that's it. Still waiting on the rest. So, what's new? New in the expansion. 36 animals and 56 meeples. Oh, look at that. Do they come screen printed like this? That's amazing. So now you try to score points that basically the creature needs. As animals occupy or move through cards in your tableau, their abilities activate. Cultivate the right mix of flora and terrain to guide them and maximize their impact. Oh, that sounds nice. So you can also play cards to score certain points in certain ways. Okay. So we got 56 wooden enemies. We got a Siberian chipmunk, 5 for motion termites. We have a tarsier, we have wild turkeys, we have a ball python, a monkey, a goose, a rhino, a red panda. I don't think we have a black and white panda. Blue bottlefly, reindeer, a quokka. Of course we have a quokka. A polar bear, a peafowl. I thought it was called a peacock. Or platypus, and lemur, capybara, golden eagle, pocket gophers, Komodo dragons. No panda, no big panda, only red pandas. 15 more cubes, more canopies, more rulebook, a score pad. And looking for the deluxe object, yeah. See your add-on sections. So choose your animals, select 1 or 2 animals depending on your game mode. Each one offers a unique ability, so look for synergies between fauna and ecosystem objectives. Okay, cool. Use a leaf to trigger the abilities, tailor your ecosystem, plan for global ability, and discover something new every game. So yeah, I already have these two. I just don't have this new one. So I only need the new expansion. Oh, and a nice game mat by Game Toppers. Oh, that one does look nice. And a wooden organizer or an entire crate to store everything in. Or go everything earth with all the playmats, the nice things. Oh, how much is the neoprene playmat cost? Oh, but yeah, you put it on the table and everybody has their spot immediately. How nice is that? A 2-player, 3 to 4 player, 5 to 6 player set, and you can put it like on the table and you can play instantly. Like, yeah, you don't need your board. It's right there. Just make sure you can sit on the right spot. Yeah, upgraded resources. Yeah, I need that. Yeah, I might need that. The Disasters module, I'm not sure. The Fauna 3? I don't know if that's something. Card weather module. I need to. I don't know. I think I have them all. Earth base game Kickstarter upgrade. Already have that. New 10-piece new part. I believe I have those. I do know I have these, and I do know I have these. Extra wooden soil. First print replacement cards. Did I back the first? Yeah, I backed the first game, so I need to check if I need replacement. I have to check. Free Kickstarter gifts. Loser read! How far did you get, Dave? How far did you get? Let's go. Hello. Hello, everybody. How did it go? I still have to start Blueprints. I think I got it for free with my PlayStation subscription. So you did not make it into room 46, so you're in room 45. So yeah, I think I got it free for my PlayStation subscription, so I have to try to find time to play it. I don't know when. I'm just too busy right now. I'll probably play it. I did fill up all the rooms though. Ah. So you're gonna try again next week? So Dave, do you have any requests on games to bring that I have to bring to Amsterdam? I will be bringing Tabletop Inc. I could bring what's that big game that everybody's raving about that I just got the copy of? You know, with the rocket ship. Okay, I will bring Minos. Oh man, I had it on the tip of my tongue. What's a big? You're bringing Terrascape. Oh, cool! I want to try it. I play so much solo that I thought Terrascape would make sense to get that spiel, but it looked so interesting. Oh man, it's a space cruise ship thing. I have it downstairs. I just got it this week. And I forgot what it's called. But I might be bringing that, but I still have to learn it first. So I need to find time to learn it as well. Oh man. Galactic Cruise, that's it. Galactic Cruise, that's the one I'm bringing. Galactic Cruise, that's the one I'm bringing. I will be bringing that one as well. Please learn the rules. Yeah, that's tomorrow and Thursday. I'm not streaming on Thursday, so I can learn as well. Thursday is packing games and other stuff that I need for the trip, like towels, clean clothes, stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, I can learn the rules, but that doesn't mean that I know how to play. I will definitely watch. I think Paul did a video on it, so I will definitely watch what Paul did. But yeah, I will bring Galactic Cruise, and if Abundance arrives this week, I will bring Earth with the Abundance expansion. Otherwise, I think I will leave Earth at home. And same goes for El Paso. If El Paso arrives on time, I will bring that one as well. Otherwise, I will leave it at home. So yeah. So yeah, I'm expecting a couple of packages, but I'm not sure if they arrive this week or next week. So it's a wait. It's a wait. So yeah, and for everybody else that came with Dave over here, welcome. Some of you might know me, not everybody does. My name is Joda, and on Tuesday I always do coffee and crowdfunding. And we're going through them very quickly, but there's not much this time because a lot of people are putting their campaigns on hold because of the whole tariff issue with, well, USA and China. So, and I'm currently looking at the new expansion for Earth, which is all about the animals. I did not know you could get this. This font feels very useless, to be honest. Just put it on the table, and I don't need it on the raised, because then I cannot see what others are doing. But I'm not sure if I have all these other expansions, the card weather, the disasters. I have to check if I have those. I don't know. Might be fun to have mix them in from time to time. And yeah, nice. You have soil coins. So now you have soil coins. But I like this. play mat with all locations there, except for the 3 to 5 players. They don't have a main board spot anymore. But the new one comes with animals. So it comes with animals that you move along your board and score points with them depending on what type of area they move to and such. So new in the expansion. See? Different type of animals. Each animal has a unique ability that rewards you for shaping your tableau to suit its preferences, encouraging players to pursue different strategies. So it's a new way to score points. And I like Earth. Not everybody does, but it's a big deck. And somehow you, with all that fertilizing that you do, or soiling that you do, you will score a lot of points with it. Okay. This was an expansion for After the War. So it was a role-playing game. So I don't do role-playing games, so. And Shadow Dark compatible rules make. I don't know what this is. Doesn't feel like a game. Tactical, a classic game of pure strategy. I think it has to be tickle. Banana Boy versus Unicorn. Ultimate matching game, $9. Well, they got Think Themer on it. ZombieCon. Craft, build, forge. Magic item business for RPGs, and we don't do RPGs. Printable scenery, we don't do those. And we're almost at the top, so there is not much out there. 5th edition. Miniature art. An RTS style strategy game for 1 to 8 players. Star Clash. Okay. Tracarion has a 10-year anniversary edition. Never played Tracarion. Heard of it, never played it. A city generator for your RPG. Block mass, monster now. Bonfire. The conversation game that actually gets deep. Well, we'll see. You've got a friend in me. Session hero. That sounds more like an RPG. Let's see, did we get anything new? No, that's it. So we got 5 more. Tic-tackle. Of Tactical. Sorry. Support the comeback of an original 1965 abstract strategy game. I never heard of it. Production is already complete. No risk. They are currently on their way from our production partner to the US. I don't know. Are tariffs a thing for you? No risk. Yeah, that game got made, and now we need more money because tariffs. Founders bundle for $200, or get the game for 50. Feels a lot like more. No. Nah, that doesn't do it. This one doesn't do it for me. Rin! How are you? Are you excited for this weekend? I know I will be two little houses away, but still, 2 fisherman houses. Banana Boy versus Unicorn. The ultimate matching game. What is this? How do you play? Yeah, you're really busy. Yeah, me too. So, canoe bread, same type, 1 point. Panda sub. Wait, what? Oh, wait, you say canoe bread, but you flip them over and then they score the same point and... Oh, okay. And now it's a hot dog and that's... Okay, so basically you connect these, but what's on the flip side is basically what you're scoring. Okay. No. Me, you and Nan will be the only ones left on Sunday evening. Aww. Then we need to play a good game on Sunday. Yeah, I will be leaving on Monday morning. I got the whole weekend off. Yeah, I read about Eureka. I did not read about the losers yet. But I get it. They have to drive all the way back to Germany, and I think spring vacation is done in Germany by then. Or not? So, yeah, I get it. Does make it fun? No, but I get it. Solo and co-op. How do you... I must say, this looks interesting. I don't see anything mentioning AI. A lot of discs. Could have been chip theory games. Destroy bases. If you love StarCraft, Command & Conquer and classic RTS, you need to own Star Clash. That's Chris Leader from Unmatched. I want to say from Leader Games, but that's somebody else. It looks cool. You get 100 armor chips, but do I have to sticker them myself? Because these look unstickered. So 1 to 4 players, or get a big box 1 to 8 players. Does that mean that you get includes ×2 every listed game component? Okay, so basically you get twice the game in one box. It's not like you get 4 extra factions to choose from. Yeah, we should play a game on Sunday evening. I agree. Something that makes them jealous. I don't know. Commander Pledge. Looks interesting. It has a solo and a co-op mode. That's fine. And then, oh look, we have German. So look for the rules in here. Turns are super quick, 1 or 2 minutes a turn. But yeah, you have like 100 turns in a game. That's still a lot of time. But yeah, it looks interesting. They will be jealous anyway because we are still there. True, but we will miss them. True, we will miss them. Celebrating 10 years of Magic with a brand new expansion and stunning addition of all Trickerion related content. I never played Trickerion. Heard of it? I never played it. I would have to rate Trickerion as one of the most important influential games of the last decade. Really? Okay. Trickerion holds up and continues. That I can agree. But most influential, that's quite saying something. Knights around the table, the new Arcane Arts expansion. Oh, we add some green to it. I like it. I like it a lot. Arcane. I almost read Arcane Wonders. I'm like, what? I know it's a Mind Clash game, but what? So, shipping and tariffs. Important for backers from the United States. Yep. I'm sorry, people. Anniversary edition. Ooh, how much is that one? 150 bucks. Well, currently, estimate delivery October. So that sounds like Spiel pickup. Fulfillment in October. Sounds like a Spiel pickup if possible, but yeah, they cannot. And they will go to GameFound for the pledge manager. The games will be shipped from Poland or the UK. There will be no taxes duty upon delivery. Yeah, but it will be calculated in the pledge manager. That's the new thing. It used to be beforehand, but that changed during COVID. It's curious, but it's still I don't like the look of it. Somehow. I want to give it a try, but yeah. Okay, Bonfire. What do you fear the most? Not much. Oh, this is it. Wow, you got one picture. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Okay, oh, that was it. On to GameFound. GameFound has some stuff. I think Dice Mancy wasn't live yet. I know Kilauea was the last thing I looked at. So we have Dice Mancy, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the escape game, but they are called Why Not AI. So I have my doubts. Race to Berlin from Portal Games. They did not send me a copy, so I cannot say that. Solo role-playing game, so we're skipping that. Dominus Rex, Gothic, a Shadow's Quest. It gives me very much Inferno vibes. Battleground, Fantasy, Warfare, Ancient Enemies. No. Paw by Paw. Nexus Arena Combat System, Turf Survival Campaign. So basically, please fund us so we can have money to overcome tariffs. And Eidolon. Okay, Dice Mancy. It's one of those things that comes in. Do I have it here right now? What I did? No. Not here right now. It's somewhere in here, but not near enough. No, it is. Just give me a second. It comes in like a VHS thing. Hi, that's Janikin. So yeah, solo tower defense game. Yeah, I'm not the biggest tower defense type person. It's not my preference of gameplay. But people really did it for Quest for Coffee. That sounds more like something that's for me. I don't know how that plays, but looks interesting. Quest for Coffee. Shipping, not that much, but it will be value added tax. There will be a 10% fee applied to US orders on how the tariff situation plays. So you pay 10% tariff fee on something that will probably cost 145% extra. Ooh, that's a lot. You're still taking a lot in your own, on your own. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why Not AI? So is this AI? I don't know. With a name like Why Not AI, I'm like, who are we? Why not animation and interaction? Oh, okay, it's a production. Please don't name me so Why Not AI, because I was so close to pressing the button. Behind the game, the rules. 2 times 90 minutes. 2 times 90 minutes. Okay. 1 to 5 players. You know, it's been like forever since I watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, see you Friday, Wim. Sleepy time. Yeah, it's getting close to sleepy time for me as well, but I will finish my stream first. Race to Berlin. It's a war game by Portal. So it's a 2-player war game, and no, my son doesn't want to play this with me. Right, Dutch Anakin, you don't want to play a war game like this. Pick up at Essen. So basically, I could say, get it at Essen. Then I don't have to back it. The only thing you get, bonus things, right? Oh, I just got a message as Amanda's going live right now. 2 sets of player components, Soviet and allies, and both of you are racing to Berlin to end World War II. What happened in Berlin? Well, basically, it's the Russian racing from the east and the Allies racing from the west to Berlin to stop the Second World War. Or to capitulate Germany. Special offer to stores and clubs. For all inquiry recordings, club based on wholesale at okay. About Portal Games. So these are their biggest hits. Somehow they didn't put Imperial Settlers on it. I think that scored better than 51st State, but yeah, I like them both. I did sell my copy of Detective. They weren't doing any expansions anymore, so I was done. And like, yeah, I played them all. I played all the expansions and everything, so I sold it. Another game that everyone involved are bad. It's wartime. Basically, there are no good people. Basically, it's everybody against Germany. So, technically, Portal Games does have issues with the tariffs. That's why, here, shipping USA to be decided. TBD. All because of tariffs. Funny thing, from China to China is very expensive. It's cheaper from Poland to Poland. Worldwide release at Essen Spiel. If they make it. 7 crowdfunding Pret-a-Porter 2nd edition. Yeah, I got that. Stronghold, got that. Robinson Crusoe and 11, got that. 50th State, got that. Torgal, got it. Still have to play it, by the way, but I got it in 2024, not in 2023. The campaign started in 2023. The game was released in 2024. And now they do a race to Berlin. But yeah, they do have issues. Video reviews. Somehow they didn't choose to use me. Zilla Blitz. I don't know who Zilla Blitz is. They know me. And still Ignacy didn't ask me. And they're not funded yet. And they released last week. So they're already a week on their way. They might make it. But it's a totally different thing from Portal. It's basically a block war game that you're using. It's a game for FD. No, well, there are people that are younger that enjoy it. But yeah, a lot of war games, war gamers are on the older side. I'm not disagreeing with that. Dominus Rex. Medieval young is engulfed in a feudal war. Will you take it to become King of Kings? So it's a war game in Europe. I think this one has been done before as well. King Louis, King Charles, all the kings. This artwork doesn't look too bad. I kind of like it, actually. I have a photo you have. Every component of the game from what was handcrafted without use of all visuals. Well, everything so far is free of AI. I may consider using AI generated solely for decorative or illustrative purposes in the rulebook. Well, you haven't yet. So far I will not press the button. Yeah. It clearly feels like a more evolved version of Risk. Okay, Gothic. Shadow's Quest. Immerse yourself in one of the most influential RPGs, so it's an RPG game. Okay, never mind. Paw by Paw. 1 to 99. It's a flip and roll and ride. What is it? 3 maps combo. You get 3 different maps. That's nice. 4 park maps. Street Food, Swan Lake, Rainwalk, Catch the Thief. Have to play, blah 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 blah. No shipping cost, no, because it's printed. You want tariffs. There will be no tariffs. No, there is no shipping, so you can get no tariffs. How to play. Roll the dice, move one die or so, move to mark, then the other one to select that, and another one to select that. Okay. Simple enough. Nexus. A one-time opportunity to grab Nexus base game plus hardcover legacy edition for $120 with free US shipping. Help us clear inventory and fun surprise tariffs. Yeah, a lot of companies are doing that right now. I see a lot of US companies putting games on sale just to sell stock, to keep, well, their inventory low, so which saves them money, but also to increase liquid assets to pay for tariffs if needed. So if you're looking like a cheap version of cheaper version of Nexus, because it's still a lot of money. So yeah. And then we have Hobworld Eidolon from Earthborn Games. There's no problem that the fistful of shards can solve. Fistful of shards. Ways to play. Constructive play. Agent and affiliation. Draft play. And media. That's not a play type. Here now it says sales tax, VAT, and tariffs. So if your address is in one of these states, sales tax will collect them plus mention. No taxes and duty charged at the time of delivery. What about the rest of the USA? Just wondering. Okay, then on to Backer Kit. We have an LLC, this is RPG. But we have Scattered Nexus, Shuffle and Reloaded. That's a role-playing party game. So we only have one game at Backer Kit, but we have something at Backer Kit, people. Nerdanetics. Scattered Nexus. How to play. Pick 3 factions, shuffle them together in your decks. On your board you have 5 slots. On your turn play as many cards as you want into your empty slots. No mana, no action points, or tribute something. Pick a genre and attack with your character of that genre. They won't block on your opponent's turn. So basically you attack and then okay, and then they attack you. Okay, and then you can boost characters. It's very straightforward, fast play, kind of Magic the Gathering. But very luck heavy, feels like. But they did fund already. Hi Panda, how are you? We're just approaching the end actually. Because that was it. That was the last one. So, pick of the week. It's toughy because there wasn't much. Not gonna lie, there wasn't much. There really wasn't much. So it's either this Star Clash RTS type game that you also can play solo or co-op, which kind of like has piqued my interest. Or it's more Earth, the new expansion for Earth, the Animal Kingdom. And since I like Earth and I know Earth, I will go for Earth. Oh no! Wait. I have to move you. You have to be next to the border, so that's better. So there you go. Now Yoda's back on the spot. So Earth, Animal Kingdom. I might back it. I haven't yet, and I might back it because yeah, I like Earth, but I'm still waiting for Abundance. It hasn't arrived yet, so fingers crossed it will happen soon. And that's it for today. That means we need to find somebody to raid. No stream on Thursday. I will be packing my games for a gaming weekend away. So yeah, I have to pack clothes, games, and all sorts of stuff. And that I will be doing. I will be leaving on Friday, coming back on Monday, and yeah, then I will be back with coffee and crowdfunding on Tuesday. But not a big but it's the last Tuesday of the month, which means I also have gaming night at the office on Tuesday, which means I will start an hour later on Tuesday. So that means I will start at 11 p.m. my time, so that would be 5 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Pacific. But that's next week. So that's it for me this week. Sorry, that's it. Not much. Keep my socials in check. I will probably post a lot of pictures of games that I will be playing during the Amsterdam weekend. Got a new phone, so that would be like this one dies within 24 hours. This should keep up at least 48 hours. New phone, depending on how heavily I use it. I still have to finish up the rest of the setup of social accounts and everything, but yeah, I have tomorrow to finish that up. I did do my bank account and my credit card and some of my social accounts. Those are all set up. I need to do the rest. I don't think I have my work email set up on this thing yet, so I have to finish that first as well. Yeah. You need to send your phone in to be fixed. Yeah, basically this one has to be fixed as well, because A, the battery dies way too fast, and C, after A comes B. I had to do weird tricks with my cable to make sure that it even charges. So I could get it fixed, but my cell phone provider was like, oh, you're allowed to extend your subscription with us and get a new phone. So I got a new phone. I went for a cheap model, so it basically didn't cost me anything extra. I think my new subscription is like €1 a month more than it was before. So I can live with that. Okay, let's find somebody to raid. Manda, aren't you streaming? Why aren't you streaming? You have 15 minutes. Are you streaming at midnight? Hi, Cosmic Beat. Do you want to stall? Otherwise, I would raid into Melissa Sings. Yes, at the top of the hour. Okay, okay. I have nothing prepared. I have one more coffee, so I have that prepared. Well, you can start early, but I can also do ask me anything if people have questions for me. Want to learn me even better than they already do. But let's do a little AMA. I'm always up for a little AMA. Can't say I'm the most interesting. Arm curls. Well, see, Cosmic Beat knows what to do. So you're in luck, Cosmic Beat, because my side barely hurts anymore. So I can do them again. At least I do feel that I have them. And I can still feel where it hurts. Don't roll off the desk because, ooh, that won't make me happy. I need to tighten these nuts. These nuts! Oh, those bolts. Don't hurt yourself. No, 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 I can do them now. It's a little stiff still here, but it doesn't hurt anymore. I will skip one more week of baseball practice just to make sure that this doesn't overdo it as well, and then I'm good to go. Okay. I forgot, how much were they? This is, let's see, 2 times 4 is 8, plus the bar is 2, it's 10. So they're 12 kilo each, so approximately 6 pounds per hand, per arm, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And why do I still feel these were loose? Those. Still felt them sliding. But yeah. They're done. See? I'm still alive. Nothing broken. I'm still here. So, yay! Thank you for that. Weight check. Yeah. Yeah. So, I couldn't exercise because of that. And then I gained a lot of weight because I had too much Easter candy. So, yeah, I'm currently higher than my starting weight. So, yeah, that's not that good. So, I have to win all that back. And I'm sad because basically there was a little marathon, not a marathon, there was an event, not past Sunday, but the Sunday before that the company sponsored. And I was planning to join that, walk 25k, walk, not run, walk. I'm not nuts, okay? But I thought, yeah. But then I hurt my back and I just couldn't. I wanted to, but I could sit, I could stand, I could do short distance, but one misstep. So one gap, one slipping off the sidewalk, one hitting something and then tripping, and I would have hurt, and I wouldn't have been able to finish or come back to the start-finish line in any capacity whatsoever. So yeah, that wasn't smart. I had to, but I'm almost all better now. No extensive exercise, no more candy, because here, we're done. Like, Easter is over. We don't get chocolate for Ascension Day. We don't get chocolate for Pentecost. We do have King's Day coming this weekend. But I don't know if we're doing anything. Chocolate every day. Panda? I know round is a figure, but it's not the shape I'm going for. I want to be in shape, but I don't want to have a shape. So, yeah, I'm doing that. By the way, has everybody checked the other effects? You know the water effect, right? Did everybody see my radio effect? I can trigger it. I can trigger it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
So now I sound a little bit like I'm on the radio. And I look like I'm on a television. So, sorry for a minute, because yeah, it's annoying. Same with the underwater scene, but like yeah, something fun to do. But I want to put on alerts so that if somebody says switch language or wear a mask or speak like Dora, that I get a little signal like, oh, somebody triggered something and that I should talk or do that. It doesn't instigate the redemption immediately, but it should tell me like, oh, somebody redeemed something, do that. So I don't forget.
Zoals mijn zoon nu heeft gedaan met verander de taal. ik zag hem aankomen. Pen Angel ging net live. Dan gaan wij... Waarom zie ik je nog niet live dan? Hé, ja, ik zie het. 7 minuten 19 nog te gaan, joh. Oh, dat duurt nog even. Ik wacht even tot de reclame aan mijn kant is afgelopen en dan ga ik de raid starten. Ik heb toch nog al 1 minuut 20. Oh, Penna, maar dat komt goed. Ik ga Dave zien. En ik ga lekker in het Nederlands tegen je. En je hebt geen idee wat ik tegen je zeg. Oh, ik wacht nog even met de raid. Maar ik zie Dave en Wim de Webmaster. Die ga ik ook zien. En Jojootje, Jorike. Die zie ik ook. Dus, en Ilka. Dus het wordt hartstikke gezellig. Dus. En bij de 30 seconden ga ik de raid aanzetten. En dan gaan we richting Panda. 3, 2, 1. Zo. Kijk, 6 kijkers. Zijn klaar om Panda Angel over 1 seconde te reden. Nou, we gaan lekker ietsjes eerder. Dat zal mijn Sony erg vinden. Ja, Cosmic Beat, helemaal goed. Als je toegang hebt tot mijn mooie raid emote, gebruik hem lekker. En anders doe iets anders. So, say hi to Panda for me and I will see you soon. Bye bye. Oh, and by the way, people in YouTube, you cannot join the raid because YouTube doesn't support stuff like that.